Sylvia Corzato, parent consultant and behavior coach with Success in Steps. The holiday season is upon us, and I don't know about your family, but my kids are super excited. Now, with the holiday season looking a little bit different this year due to COVID-19, it doesn't mean that the holiday season is going to be a total bust. Now, with many families, we have traditions. And while we can't necessarily fulfill all of those family traditions this year, we can still focus on many wonderful areas. So today I'd like to share with you a tip on how to really discover what it is that your children are looking forward to, aside from the presents and so forth. So for our younger children, I encourage you to have them draw a picture of what they are looking forward to this Christmas. It could be simply that question, what are you looking forward to this Christmas? Or, hey, what does Christmas look like for you? Or draw me a picture of what you love about Christmas. Asking a different question might elicit a different response from your children. But for our little ones, drawing is what brings out what they're truly feeling. So I encourage you to have them draw it out. Or if they're too young to draw, have them dictate to you what to draw on that piece of paper. Once the picture has been completed, I encourage you to ask them, tell me, what is happening in this picture? Again, don't forget to acknowledge, I really love your picture, tell me about it, but ask them about the details. Oh, what's going on over here? I see that there's a bunch of people. Tell me about that. Or is this me? Or is that you? Get involved in that picture so that A, you're creating motivation for them to share it with you, but B, also so that you can have more details pulled out from them so that you can truly understand what they're looking forward to. Now, for my families out there that have older children, I encourage you to either A, ask them to write it down, a list of things that they're looking forward to, or you can simply engage in a conversation. Say, hey, Christmas is coming up. What are you really looking forward to? By understanding what they are looking forward to, we are going to be able to, both for our younger and older children, acknowledge what we are still capable of doing, and then advising them of what we are not capable to do due to the pandemic, but that we can do next year, or that we can do a modified version of it. If they're really looking forward to doing a family visit and that's not possible, so you know what, this year we won't be able to go over to Grandma and Grandpa's house, but what we can do is we can set up a time whereby we can do a video chat so it'll feel like we're in the same place as well at the same time. Once we are going to acknowledge what we can and cannot do, we might have a lot of emotions. We might have a lot of cries. We might have a lot of disappointment. We might have a lot of frustrated children, and that's okay. Don't diminish their feelings. Allow them to share what they're feeling. At that point, I encourage you to empathize. I hear you. I know that you're upset. I'm upset too, but these are circumstances that are out of our control, and in order to keep everyone safe, we need to follow the rules. And at this point, you can reiterate what those rules are in your area for COVID-19. Once we are empathizing and connecting with our children about what they're going to be missing, then what I suggest that you do moving forward is to focus on what you can do and redirect your attention to all the wonderful things that can still happen. Now, this is not to say that your children are not going to bring up what they are going to be missing. I really wish I can go to Grandma and Grandpa's this year. I know, me too. But you know what? I'm really looking forward to that video chat that we're going to be doing with them on Christmas Day. So acknowledge and redirect so that we're always ending with the positive. What we focus on is what grows. And this is no different in this situation. Moving forward, I would encourage you to focus on what you still can do. And on the day of Christmas or a holiday season that you celebrate, I encourage you to really just connect with your family. I know that there are some traditions that we're not going to be able to complete in our household this year, but there are others that we still can focus on. Like for one, on Christmas morning, we have a tradition whereby we all stay in our PJs and we watch the Polar Express. Now, while the movie selection might be a little bit different this year with our children now being 14 and almost 12 years old, to me, at the end of the day, the point is to be with my family, to connect, to have this time, and to complete this tradition that means so much to us. So wherever you are, I wish you a very happy and healthy and safe holiday season.